It's now coming down into the layout room as this corner has changed. So the first thing people are going to see when they come down here is Edward's farm. I'm lucky enough to have a girlfriend that's really starting to enjoy the hobby as much as me. I've been dating her for about 2 years now, and this is her scene. And that's why we call it Edward's farm, after her. She planted over 400 ears of corn in this whole area right here. And then there's a little alien that's invading the farm. But this is Dixon, Illinois, in this corner. And this is her farm. So this is the first thing people see now when they come down in the layout room, and I think it's an awesome scene. This whole area from my last update was not completed. This bridge now is done. The water's in, and my circuit breaker panel is behind there, so the bridge is removable. And here's another view of the farm area. Really nice job. Some horseback riders. Got a deer jumping. A deer jumping out of the way there. There's another one eating over here. It's a little. Really love the detail. There's a barbecue going on in the backyard there. There's a nice wagon in the front yard, some chickens, a dog going into the bushes here. Just really nice. And this is Edward's farm. And then coming around on the rest of the top level here is where I've been really trying to focus a lot of my efforts now. I finally have one of the main lines complete. And this is Sterling, Illinois, which is just kind of a mock-up at this point, but it's going to be just a big steel where they get rid of scrap steel for the railroads and things like that, I believe is what they do there. So this is going to be probably next winter. And then over here on this side of the top level, this is Franklin Grove. This is going to be a Class dealership and Volvo dealership up here. And I'm going to also have a backdrop here so the train just kind of disappeared behind some trees. And then I've also got the clouds all painted in up here now. I have the wheat field put in, and I'm working on the photo backdrop, trying to splice that in. And then this is Ashton up here. Didn't do too much work here in Ashton up on the upper level. However, I did get a lot done in the corner over here. This is Lancaster Farm. The backdrop that I didn't think I was going to do, I did do. I still got to add the clouds to it and whatnot. But the cul-de-sac's in. The farmhouse is built. Got some horses back there. The backdrop's in. The clouds have been painted. And when this scene's complete, it's going to look really good. It's got some really nice depth to it. Moving around, of course, we have the helix. I think there's a train going in the helix. Yep, there's a train headed for the helix now. So coming back around to the upper level, the Mississippi River Bridge. So here's the Mississippi River Bridge. There's a stacked train going through there right now. Got a couple of canoers, some fishermen down here. The approach bridge. My last update, this wasn't done yet, but this main line through here is done. I still got to do track 1. This is track 2. But I actually am able to run the trains all the way around the room now, which is really nice. Coming around into Clinton, Iowa. Nothing's really changed up here. I did get all the track in finally. Still got a lot of work to do underneath with wiring and tortoise switch machines. The scene is going to be nice once it's done. It's coming along. Haven't done too much up here though, like I said. I'm moving down backstage here. The train's headed for the helix. It's going to go all the way down to staging, which is down here. The other big thing that's happened over the winter time is the corner here in West Chicago. So this whole area is probably 60% complete now. Modern day gas station, mobile on the run. I changed the canopy. The one that was in the kit was not a flat roof, and most of the time nowadays you see flat roofs. There's going to be a tractor trailer doing a fuel load. I scratch built the dumpster area, and I didn't like the sign that came with the kit, so I made a modern day sign to go with it. And then the metro station West Chicago, the metro train parking lot, and then West Chicago Yard. A couple of new additions to the maintenance away fleet are the first gear side booms that came out recently. I'm still going to do some weathering on these. Very beautifully done though, very beautifully done. I'm going to add some decals and weather them up a little bit. They'll be part of the fleet here. And then I also have this truck that I did, the Shapeways 3D printed bed on that, on a Walther's cab. Could be Boley, I'm not sure. Just a rail truck that I had made over the winter time. And I'm going to go ahead and shut the lights off here, and I'll show you what this scene looks like when it's lit up. Okay, back in West Chicago at night. I think this is really coming along nicely. Here's that whole corner scene. And I also have the blue mobile lit up with some EL wire, which is electroluminescent wire. That's also run on 9 volts. I have a lot of signals hooked up now. Finally been working on those. And if we come around here into Rochelle, I have a lot of lights in here now too. We have the crossing that's lit up. The parking lot lights in Rochelle are lit up. We got a little fire going on in the hobo pit area. And the Chicago Northwestern lights are now lit up also on both sides, westbound and eastbound. They all still need to get hooked up to the computer, so they're just kind of on right now. And we have a train coming through. Alright, and I got a few more lights over here. I got a lot of yard lights left to put in. this little maintenance away facility got a few lights installed. And then of course the auto rack facility. It's all lit up. Strobes on the switchers. I got the station in Elburn lit up, and also the interior on this facility has been lit up. And pretty detailed interior. Okay, and back to the lights on. So a lot has happened. A lot of work. A lot of work's gone into this over the long winter months once again. But progress is being made.